What's good, y'all? It's your boy DA Born, and you're looking at the thumbnail, and you're probably like, "Oh, special announcement." Well, that said, I was going through a transition. Actually, I did go through a transition. Excuse the noise; it's kind of noisy here, but I really wanted to take this time to let you in on something and share a little bit of what's in my heart, right? And I know I did this not too long ago, and talking about my shift. I'm getting more into detail with my shift now. So first of all, I want to talk about the stuff that I've been bringing on for almost 3 years now. I started this channel in August 2023. Wow, it's almost 3 years now. And I did a variety of topics, and you know, a lot of the things that you probably noticed was I didn't just focus on things that were from Canada, but I also focus on things from the US. And reason for that is I have a passion for both countries. Just because I live in Canada doesn't mean I only want to talk about Canadian stuff. Because I've always, since I was a kid, always loved going to the US, always loved being a part of Canada. Canada is where I live. Is Canada perfect? Heck no. Is the US perfect? Absolutely not. But I have a love for both countries. I even hate the fact what Trump is trying to do right now, trying to get his own people to despise Canada. I don't know what it is why he has such a grudge with Canada. He's the only person, only American, honestly, only American president in our lifetime that has had a grudge against Canada. And I don't like it one bit. It sucks. But needless to say, no matter what he says, no matter what's going on with tariffs and all that stuff, Canada and US are brother and sister, or brothers. Matter of fact, let me just say they're siblings, they're family. And I will always talk about Canada and US. Even look at the banner that I have on my Born with Purpose page, right? It has a Canada US sign on it. You know what I mean? Because I like both countries. And I'm not ashamed to say that I will always talk about both countries, and I love them both a lot. That being said, I've always tried to find ways where I can, be able to connect with US a little better because, being in Canada, sometimes the only way you can connect in US is you have to travel there, and you got to deal with, flights and all that stuff. And being a channel that's, you know, only under 2,000 subscribers, you don't have the YouTube funds to do all that stuff yet. However, I'm just gonna get to the point, right? Something happened this year where now I can connect with US and Canada a lot closer, a lot more often, and a lot more easier. Because the transition that took place is I made a move. And some of you probably know it already based on my Bournemouth and Appetite channel. And some probably have guessed it. If you know me, you probably know this already. But I'm going to reveal it to the rest of the subscribers right now. My transition is I've moved from Brampton, Ontario to Windsor, Ontario. That's right. Your boy's living in Windsor now. Yeah, I came here to work in January, got a transfer, and it was during that first month where I just felt God speaking to me and saying, "You know what? You guys are going to move here." And it's not based on the job. It's based on other things that he has in store for us. And look, is Windsor a perfect city? Absolutely not. They got a downtown right now that's a mess. Unemployment's not big over here. However, cost of living's lower. The homes are really nice here. People are really nice here. And it's only a couple of minutes away from the US border. Therefore, with both channels, I can do Canadian and American content. And I am very excited for it, especially with this channel. And with this channel, I want to be able to go and do things that are always connected with Canada and the US. Pardon the noise of this traffic here and all that, but you know what? I just got to say what I had to say, right? I'm very excited about this. My family's excited to be here, and I'm excited for what God has in store. I want to check out places, towns in the Ontario, Michigan, and Ohio area. And you know what? Indiana's close too. I want to check out towns. I want to talk to people. I want to connect with people. So, hey, it's a new season, and all I ask for you is to continue to pray for me, pray for this channel, pray for my family. I love you guys. Continue to subscribe. Continue to press that alert button so that when new content comes out, you'll be the first to see it. And we're going to start this thing swinging with something big next week. Something big, something historic, something that's never happened before in US and Canada history. And it's going to happen next week. And I'll give you more details later. So on that note, this is D.A. Bourne. Love you all so much. Thank you for sticking with me through the ups and the downs with Born with Purpose. And I am going to talk to y'all, and I'm going to see y'all soon, very soon. All right? God bless. I'm out. Peace.